Hey guys, welcome back in with vlog number 44 of Vlog with a Dog with a twist. Tasha has decided she doesn't want to join us today. She's pacing around the living room driving me up the wall, but we've got Cassie here as special guest. So it's Vlog with a Dog with a cat instead, if you know what I mean. But she's very amiable. She'll just lay there and be sweet in the background. And Tasha will drive me mad in the background. If you can hear any pacing noises, that's her. And if she scratches the door, I will probably have to pause for a second. So I don't know what's the matter with her. Maybe she's got bellyache. Who knows? Another thing, yep, I have wet hair. It's Sunday tea time. I've been in the shower, so I am in my PJs. Crystal, if you're watching, PJs. These are my Moomin PJs. I don't know if you remember Moomin from, well, my childhood. I loved Moomin. If you remember Moomin, comment down below. Moomin was great. Tasha, she's whinging now. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't vlog earlier in the week. I meant to, but my uncle's been in hospital and had an operation, and I've been to the theatre actually, which I would like to have vlogged, but I didn't want to take an iPad, and my phone video recording thing is not working well now, so I couldn't do that. I need to get a new device to take out and about and vlog. Anyway, what I planned to talk about I'm kind of shelved for the time being, because I heard the news of the passing of another YouTuber, Laura, who I know from being a doll collector, and I've watched her videos. She was a great creative lady, and I was fascinated by her videos because the way she deals with the dolls is completely different to me. The way I am with my dolls is they're my collection, and I enjoy looking at them, and I'll change the clothes on them to change the whole appearance of the collection now and again. But she gave these dolls personality and brought them to life and did such creative, fun things with them that drew people's attention, and she had this huge following of people wondering what she was going to do with them next. She's so much fun, and this lady was very young, and I'm not going to say exactly how much younger than me, but considerably younger than me, and she's passed away very suddenly. So it's left the community of doll collectors and reborn collectors really shocked. And we don't know. The family hasn't chosen to reveal any details, or they don't know them yet, I'm not sure, but it was a shock to them as much as anyone else. I do know that. So I just wanted to mark my respects by just making a little video and mentioning that. And excuse me one second, I'm just going to... Sorry about that. Tasha went to the door and she's had a bad stomach again, so I didn't want to risk waiting and letting her out because we might have an accident in the house. So we've had to change around now, and Tasha's with us and Cassie's gone over there. So excuse my hair, it's windy out. Anyway, as I was saying, I did want to make a little video to mark respects of Laura, who as I said has passed away. I've seen some other videos and they were really creatively done and really nice little tributes to her, but I am just not very good at editing, so I just wanted to say a couple of things, and that's all I really just wanted to do. Where to start? Well, I watched her last video, and her last video that she put up was really completely different to all her other videos. She always made fun videos, and they were, you know, very uplifting to watch, but this last video was really sad, actually. I mean, there was no knowing that it was going to be her last video, but it kind of had such a sad feel to it because she was getting such negative, mean comments on her videos. That kind of, when she got that many followers, it's going to attract negative stuff, and she knew that. Anybody who puts themselves out there know that they're going to get that kind of attention, and she dealt with it just like many people did, but I think after all that amount of time it just started to pile up on top of her, and nobody knows what else was going on in her life at the same time. But you get two kinds of people that do this. You get the trolls, which we all know about. Anybody who deals with social media, not just YouTube, knows what it's like to have a troll. You see them popping up in all sorts of groups and things, and they are basically people who make a hobby out of being a bully. That's what they do. It's their hobby. They get in from work, school, college, wherever, and they're sitting on the computer and they spend the evening being vile to people. And I mean really vile. If you've seen them at work, they are disgusting, horrible people who have been known to ruin people's lives completely. We all know about them. And there's not much you can do about them except report them to the police, and there's not much can stop them apart from the law. But then there's the other people that I call I don't mean to but people, and these are the people who comment on the video and say, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't mean to be mean, but, and then criticise. Well, these I don't think are bullies. These are people who just don't engage their brain before they speak, or before, in this case, they type their comment down. I think there's redemption there for these kind of people. I just think they need to learn to think, is it necessary to say this thing? Is it? I mean, positive stuff is great. Always give the positive. But is there any need to say a horrible thing, to say a negative thing? You know what I mean? There were a lot of those kind of comments on Laura's last video that were saying, I don't mean to be mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I preferred the doll the way you had it before. She'd sent away one of her dolls to have new hair put in, and there was a lot of criticism. Well, I don't need to be horrible, but I preferred the way she looked before. Her hair was better before. Why say it? Why? If you know the old saying, if you've not got anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. If somebody had gone to this person and said to them, tell me what you think. Tell me honestly, do you like the way this doll looks? Then fair enough, give you criticism. But there's no need to offer negativity for no reason. You know what I mean? There was no reason. Because this has ended up being the last thing they have said to Laura. And that's probably hurt them. When they've gone back and looked at that video and seen that comment they wrote, they've probably thought, I'll never get to say anything nice to her now, and I've left her with this. So engage your brain first. Don't bother saying it. It's not going to do any good. It's not going to do any good. Just think before you speak. Think before you type that comment. Do I need to say it? What good's it going to do? It's going to upset her. It's going to upset this person. Maybe I shouldn't bother saying it. So that's just something I hope that people will start to learn. I mean, what is the price of nice? It's free. Just be nice. And if you can't think of something nice to say about something, like somebody's hair, just don't say it. Don't make a comment. Don't go, oh, your hair looks awful. Just don't comment on it. If you think it's nice, say your hair looks great. Otherwise, zip it. If they ask you, what do you think of my hair, then you can say, yeah, I'm not too keen. But otherwise, zip it. There's no point of it. Let them enjoy the new hairdo. Seriously. That's all I'm saying on that subject anyway, because I just wanted to say her channel was Little Loves. I'll put a little thing there if you want to go check out some of her videos and watch happy videos, because she's a sweet, lovely person, and she's going to be very much missed in the doll community. And that is the other thing I wanted to say. People who collect dolls get so much trouble. It is ridiculous the amount of bullying doll collectors get. Now, doll collecting has been around a long time. Since the beginning of the 20th century, people have been collecting dolls. And yet, people bully them, but you don't bully adults who play video games, do you? I mean, that's perfectly acceptable for them to collect video games and play them. I play games. I'm a bit of a gamer girl, you know. I'm saving up to buy an Xbox. I have a Wii. I have a PSP. I have a DS. I play games on my computer. I am a huge simmer. I love my video games, and never has anybody given me any jip. When I was working as a youth worker, the kids thought it was great that I knew what they were talking about when they were on about the new games and what they played. They thought it was great that I could sit down at the PlayStation and join them with Call of Duty and be good. But I tell anybody I collect a doll, it's like, ooh, you collect dolls? Why is that? Why is that? It's a hobby. It's a collection. Men collect trains and play the trains. Why? Why is it such a problem? Let people have their hobbies. Let people do the thing. And she put herself out there. She would take her dolls out. She would put herself on YouTube here with her dolls, and she was perfectly fine about it. Just let people be. It's ridiculous, honestly ridiculous, the amount of trouble that doll collectors get. Crazy. So I'm going to leave it there, I think, and just say you'll be missed, Laura. You'll be very much missed. You're a great lady, and I hope your legacy will continue of people putting themselves out there with the fact that we collect dolls. My goodness, we collect dolls. So what? People have been doing it for years. Anyway, goodbye, Laura. You'll be missed. Take good care of yourself in heaven, and you play with every doll you want up there. Thank you very much for checking in. Bye-bye.